Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we complete. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. Development now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we complete. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. Development now we nation Salon. Independent media house, we dey here for unify, sensitize and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad. We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion, no but Salon politics. Religious messages, entertainment self no go let them. We no go left nothing there no. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we complete. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. Development now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. Development now we complete. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. Development now we nation Salon. This not the team them where we dey talk about Sierra Leone political history. Befitting the lives of your people. Waiting they be in social media. One-on-one interview. We go bring you all the hot topics. Unity Broadcasting TV say we like myself and better Salon.
Larry Lequiself and Better Salona, so we welcome you to the first edition of this week program. We broadcast live now in Studio 48 Checker Stephen State today 16 February 2026. As we continue for Connect Voices, today we will get a member of the public secretariat from the APC party for get them view as we there for Connect Voices. Be part of the conversation through the platform where you watch, we be civil, be respectful, when we talk on the issue, no we not attack personality. Me your name na Maria Marie Belkish Dumbuya.
Me your name na Elizabeth Kefuigembe. The PPRC don't give the All People's Congress, the main opposition party, an extension onto the 21st for make them do the lower level elections. This come as a cry because we see where the Secretary General been in a detention. The public out there, a lot of skepticism and the cry they about why then deny bail. We even see members of the Sierra Leone People's Party, strong stripes, then come out and condemn the situation, condemn the acts, condemn the activities of the Sierra Leone People's Party in governance. Well, this morning we will get lawyer AKK Abdul Karim Kamara Esquire, when a member of the All People's Congress Publicity Secretariat. He go come for talk to we about the extension where PPRC give them. How ready they are. If this extension no go further again, because we don't see multiple extensions back and back. So the public they get this concern. If this could be the final extension, if the elections indeed they go hold, the way forward or then gets plan B. Yourself within I host, no say they watch with you with 48 you dey watch we live now with 48 Checker Stephen Street, now they with the broadcast, and through a Facebook and YouTube channel with the TikTok and also Instagram. Be part of the conversation, be responsible, respectful, and no say Unity Broadcasting Monday through Friday with the cam live 7:30 to 8:45. So Bilkis, what's the gist for today?
I don't know how confirm or how treat it. Whatever them want for is the price a bit, say how feel this, but confirm it. I don't know from you, and if you get any rumor for increase in price.
Well, nothing that is confirmed. It's not a news on Unity Broadcasting. However, we see a slam of wanted notice for Zainab Sharif. This notice come. Zainab say na AI. We see where on Valentine's Day a dress up again with a dog where they indicate, I don't know what TV it's got for portray, but they test the balls of the security as apparatus. If indeed that the warrant of arrest not to an AI. Then let's see, today is Monday. I know say they can forget the security briefing, and let's see what's gonna happen. So it's becoming now that individuals are more bigger than the institutions or public institutions. Let's see what's gonna happen. But again, he gets a reason for doing that. So let's wait, as that's the public cry on all WhatsApp channels yesterday where they discussed. People they call me, Elizabeth, what are you guys discussing about this? I said, well, we had to wait until the security apparatus then come out with an official statement, whether the statement was an AI or not an AI generated, or if they don't know who size an sheriff they, as you say. And we also see Lansana Dumbuya today is slated for court. We get for good day from here, but we just pray that they go release them today, or they go grant them bail so that it go be ready. It go get in physical, mental state ready for the lower level elections, as soon as all see we relinquish power to the secretariats for let them go ahead and mind the activities of the All People's Congress. But again, the APC was very much be skillful on that day, because if Lansana Dumbuya, not being give out powers to the secretariat all of this time where they don't slate them dates and not for be able, so that they tell us say APC they think fast ahead than the one that we say, then they do then G-mix with them. You were the part of this conversation. Be sure to share and be responsible. We'll take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we go usher in with guests. Good morning.
Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business groups? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SM Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will have to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business groups? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SM Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will have to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we.
All right, welcome back to the program now. Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. You within your house, be part of the conversation, be responsible, respectful, and stick to the point. This morning we get inside the studio Abdul Karim Kamara Esquire, in the member of the All People's Congress Secretariat. He dey here for discuss the extension where PPRC be don't set for them, for me then do the lower level elections as of the 21st of this month. The question where the ordinary citizens go ask, if this day where the PPRC don't set, it not go further. And we in the studio go also ask the question, if they get plan B, should the case be where they're not able to get then A and B, or cross then T and then I together. Also, we go put some questions to lawyer AKK where he go tailor around the detention of the National Secretary General of the All People's Congress. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning, my loving sister. It's a pleasure being here as always.
All right, so that now lawyer AKK we come follow we discuss around the PPRC the extension. So lawyer AKK, we don't see the extension for the executive mandates for let una allow the elections for this month when at the 21st. To the ordinary person we go to watch una, how the APC they get extensions back to back, which you go tell them.
You guys, okay. We in the APC, really they go through turbulent moments. It's a hard reality, we must not deny it. We go through a turbulent moment, from external factors, governments and institutions, they intimidate we here and there. And within the very APC itself, we get internal invites or internal fractions. So as it is, it only takes the special grace of God at this moment. And with the current leadership, they try to keep the head above waters. For see how the grace of God, together with the administrative or leadership prowess, fuse together as we continue to march forward.
Okay.
But to be honest, it's a tough moment at the moment for us in the APC. But to God be the glory. As you rightly say, we'll continue for push. We'll be there certainly. And we all know, say, prior to this time, had all things been equal, we will not for ask for even a day for make the Adam on this current executive then tenure. If you can recall very well, before this time, we'll be done set to rules and lower level guidelines. We'll send them to PPRC. The law requires, say, for dinner PPRC 21 days. And during this period, you provoke petitions from members of the public as well as members of political parties. It was during this period where Chief Alhaji Abubakar Siddiqui Samsumana and others petitioned the rules that will send a PPRC. Long and short of the story, the APC got for win because PPRC rules say nothing or they will send a PPRC were completely different from the constitution. Because all those rules were just taken from the constitution and sent to PPRC because we really not be want for make with the inside we do so today. In other words, all we to go through soon as something we don't foresee. But again, to God be the glory. We don't go PPRC, they don't rule. They say, well, plus or minus, we rules then correct. Some Sumana for getting back a new membership card with updates back in 2022. So we don't do all that day. But all that again, before PPRC they get that ruling, it took them weeks, it took them months, and that considerably affects the electoral cycle. After we don't do so again, we come, we prepare, we lower level rules again, we go for send them back again at PPRC for follow constitutional requirements, or else you can go into elections, we not get the efficacy. So we send them again at PPRC, we go for wait again for that maturity period of 7 days. So all this they eat into with time. Long and short of the story, all this don't happen, but it can meet up now, say, it they meet up at a particular time where the party almost they wrap up a constitutional mandate. All things being equal, this current executive, they elapse tomorrow, the 17th of February. Because that was exactly the day we registered them in the 3 years tenure they elapse. But again, the APC party being a party with proactive, we not wait till tomorrow happen. As Akirali say, as you really don't put in your how you call them intro that indeed the APC don't get another 6-month extension pursuant to the Political Parties Regulation Act 2022 section 39(5), we get the provision say in an event an executive don't get some challenge in rolling out the electoral cycle for usher in new executive, they can invoke that provision of the PPRC Act for make them get an additional 6 months. And that we have succeeded in having. And not only that, the PPRC further rule that equally they know of the fact, say, things are not really as usual as they ought to be. That in an event, this 6 months where they don't give way back. Because don't forget, every elections in the constitution gets time frame, how you publish voter register, how you take, how many days it take for do the next election, how you hear petitions, how you hear grievances, the elections complaints board, all this time frame. So PPRC don't even go a step further, say, in an event the 6 months will give elapse, the leader of the minority in a parliament plus 5 regional MPs will continue for steer the ship of the APC till the National Delegates Conference. So be it, for God be the glory, that area have been addressed appropriately and adequately.
No, IKK, you say all things considered, you feel say as a publicity secretariat member, this system when institutions, as opposition, it is highly militant against una?
Well, to be honest, I say this, and let me be on record, and let posterity judge me. all the things them we then capture inside the TRC report will lead to the senseless war fight in this country. They're now prevalent than any other time before. When you talk about state capture, you talk about instrumentalization of state institutions, you talk about regional and tribal divide, you talk about all these awful things. They're now prevalent, corruption, they're now prevalent in this country than any other time before. You understand? All these things, put them all together, you see regionalism, tribalism, and all these things. It's now at the heights that nobody can imagine as alone. To the extent that if you see something significant happen at this country, if you see me na court on Thursday, I almost wept. When you see the lawyers of the APC, they make arguments, you see how convincing the arguments were, and they tell you the conditions precedent as to how you the whole person. And again, this person is not a mean person. We go say sometimes, if I left her, he go run away. The Secretary General of a whole political party. This person don't be lawyer for over 26 years. This man get over 10 or 15 lawyers and with the hook under her. He's the head of chamber. And this person a whole scrap of the biggest political party in this country. You all you locker. Not for serious offenses, so for public order offenses. Why I say not to serious offenses? The constitution of this country gets what we call serious offenses and other offenses. We get capital offenses with term as serious offenses, and we get misdemeanor. You understand? So therefore, for basic misdemeanor, we are public order offenses. And section 76, 1C, very clear. In such circumstances, why you go deny bail? And if depose to an affidavit with convincing arguments that indeed you need for deny this person bail, because if you not deny bail, what did they listen? The arguments who the lawyers they make, Bobo Kaba and others. He said, if you say this person inside, show one person way inside, we don't come out of hands. Show me one person who say that talk with them and they talk. Let me go come on at so there is none. And onto this point, you've not had anything from the Interreligious Council. You've not had anything from the Peace Commission. You've not had anything for some of these leading human rights organizations. We are afraid as a country. You see, I said this sometimes ago. When people be this, I think that be me and Munir will be there and I anchor this. It says Sierra Leone is peaceful. I say no, Sierra Leone is not peaceful. Sierra Leoneans are quiet. For see me keep quiet no means say I'm happy. For see me because I know the talk, I set me mouth. You feel say I'm happy. I am not happy. I am sick inside.
So meaning the APC is currently sick inside?
We are sick. Not only the APC, the nation is sick inside. The level of intimidation, the level of political brutalization, the level of silencing dissent, the level of making the APC feeling completely ostracized, and with these moral guarantors locally, would they look up to for take the lead, that say, hey, enough is enough. Let us go back and read the TRC report. These were recommendations that were postulated by people who had served this country, and they have said, let us never again resort to these bad things that led us to where we were.
So before me call it come in, these moral guarantors, when they face this, when I seek insight as a political party or the nation, when I don't reach out to these moral guarantors.
Do we really need to reach out to them?
No, but they were part of the process. So if you are talking about the moral guarantors,
Lizzie,
as a party, we don't reach out to them for
Lizzie, do we really need to reach out to them when this is their mandate to maintain peace and quiet, to maintain sanity, to maintain decorum, to maintain this cohesion between relatively the two major political parties, something we don't see that we don't cite, look the agreement of national unity. You know what to do? The 8 recommendations in the agreement of national unity, peace, quiet, peaceful cohesion, and so forth and so on. Moral guarantors were here. The Peace Commissioner was there. The human rights organizations were all over the place. Do we need to remind them of what exactly is their statutory duty? No, we don't need to remind them. They are seeing it. They are feeling it firsthand. So we are just saying, in Mende, they say, "Pa Mende, take pindi yebiena, gewuma muma." No matter how long it is the night, we are very certain that the day, gewuma Lord, do the clean. No matter how long it is, no matter how we shake hands, there will come a time you get for left me hand and left your hand. We share those gestures. We'll shake hands, we'll hug ourselves. But there will come a time you just have to leave my hand and I will leave. Okay. No matter how it is.
Okay.
The SL people will never remain to be in governance. That's a certain reality.
Okay.
And Sierra Leone belongs to all of us.
Like AKK, from a legal perspective, what are the disconnects? Because we be done the CPPRC, we be done the slam fine on members or people away in a political party where they say bad thing there. But there has never been a time where we say then detain this person, the matter reached a point where in a gonna court, because lately before the day they end we'll be still gonna pay the fine. So what are the disconnects, and why this?
It's a painful question, and I'll answer it straightforward, and I put God first. APC they suffer right now, but not to APC they suffer. That's Sierra Leone they suffer, because the people in the APC are not Guineans, they are not Liberians, they are Sierra Leoneans. And President Bill was not sworn in as president of SLPP; he was sworn in as president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And so therefore the APC is going through anguish. The question you ask, Naya Kadiru Kaikai say Ilika won at this country. Nothing happened out of Dandy. Yesterday I did at AYV on Sunday. Fabian asked the PPRC representative, he said, do you consider the statement of Chief Minister when he referred to the APC as unprogressive? He say all those statements form part of the memorandum of agreement, memorandum of understanding will be signed on the 11th. And then I told him, I said, as recent as last week, the Chief Minister, whether not his social media handlers or very self and Abdul Kagbo, were equally again on that issue of referring to the APC as unprogressive. Is that not provocative? But nothing is done, right? Now here you see Lai Lima sometimes in 2018 leading to 2018 elections. Na cutting tree, block motoka, I say, Melen Killer. We didn't do anything. PPRC was there, nothing happened. Now here you see
the individuals so they talk about Kadu Kaikai was in cell for days.
Kadu Kaikai go cell?
Yeah,
you
he
sure?
was in, yeah, he
you
was
sure?
in, yes, I can.
I'll bet you.
He was.
He was never.
Well,
he was invited to the CID.
He slept there for 3 days.
Mama.
Somebody called me and said, Lowy, I go clarify that because he was in cell for 3 days.
You sure?
Yes.
Kadu Kaikai.
Well, he was in cell. Like he was in cell. And Lima also was reprimanded. You see when he end up or gets relieved. So
wait, block Motuka.
Well, okay. So now we come to this. Is there any plan B if the 2020, if the 21st of this month election not hold at all for prevent a leadership vacuum?
No matter the amount of intimidation, no matter the amount of the use of state institutions for make them stifle the APC, no go ever make a back pedal. We'll continue to find ways and means to making sure the party is kept intact and we'll continue moving. That's our position.
Okay, we get rumors say we still get internal delays. I want to clarify to the public that is watching because the 21st is just around the corner. Today the 16th, 21st is about Saturday coming. So let you clarify to the public when they watch you whether all logistics gets in place. When I don't pay the money to the election management committee, the ID cards are ready and ballot papers are all set. I want to clarify that. And if yes, we not go see any skirmish like we see the last time distribution of ID cards.
You see, we understand that the APC presently. Now very little they do not secret, we're not in a public. It's because the APC has been infiltrated. Seriously, the party is grappling with so many things. We've been waiting with the feel so they discuss as a core, as we done and so it in a public domain. But again, we'll still continue to work till we make it better. I will guarantee you that indeed we don't continue for shift dates for elections. But one thing I can certify now that there will come a particular date that will have that elections.
Okay.
You say infiltrated. Do you guys have a spy or who do you?
Well, we don't know how it happens. We don't know. Had we known the person will have been stopped from entering our meetings.
But una say no go put salt water in una drink. Would ever they pull?
I think the APC is built on firm religious backgrounds. We are built on firm Islamic and Christian backgrounds. It's a religious and a God-fearing political party. We don't believe in sorcery. We don't believe in anything where they associate Allah. That is why if you notice the APC, anything they do will always the anchor on the firm pillars of Islam and the firm pillars of faith of Christianity. We are a religious political party. So waiting will they try for say, irrespective of the fact that we will continue for shift dates. But I am very certain to this extent that the 21st will be a date we will not go able to push anymore. Because we don't make everything available for the IEMC. As I'm talking to you, I don't want to state the figure categorically clear, but the money they required have been given to them in full. And as it is now, you go to social media, all the districts and their polling centers have been published. Again, you see the voter register had been published. And so whosoever is having one or two challenges to this Monday, you go to the party secretariat. We'll still continue to correct these things. And this is the beauty of the APC. That in as much as we know, say, we not only defect ourselves, we defect both internally and externally, we also have to think one step ahead. Now, if you notice, the sooner they incarcerate last at Dumbuya, there was somebody who was acting in his stead. Now we know, say, it was all a deliberate calculation for make sure, say, the sooner the secretariat is incapacitated, the person will be signing the necessary papers, till they always come na prisons, go first na correctional center, go na under, go take pass, come also cancel after 1 hour, 2 hours, say they can't answer na Dubai, sign back, time don't beat you. So automatically, as in the enter prison, would they sign somebody, would they act on instead. So that
was a shift, laudable move on do. Who was the brain behind this laudable move on?
You see, I can always say this to me, SLPP folks. We don't enjoy governance past all of them. We don't deal a government. We don't deal a state house past all manners alone. So we sabi this system. We sabi how systems work. Before you even pinch me, I know what you want to do. Before you even touch me, I know it's exactly the intention which you achieve. So we're just saying that not that the APC really know they understand all these games these guys they play. But I think say I don't want to say it. But the APC is a very, very good tactician. Just that no more.
I'm not getting 99 tactics, sir.
Let us leave it like that. The APC knows what is happening.
Okay.
And we'll be there, certainly. We'll be there.
So how una be able to raise the money in a flag bearer support or na from party membership?
Somebody asked me the same question yesterday. I heard on Sunday. He says that the APC was so broke that they cannot raise that money and pay. The APC is not broke. To be honest, I repeat again, we don't lead this country past all man. We get the largest following. And to be honest, there were people in Abacha Street soon at off court. Go meet one number, do a vox popping. If na APC member, I tell you, say, next month if I go pay me membership due. Those are their little monies they pay. And to be honest, I'll tell you this truth. You see now, we voter register. Everybody wants to vote. And if you want to tell them, say, you can enter the party for ages. But if you financial obligations not updated leading to the 21st, what would you do with voting? You cannot vote. And you see the mad rush. Everybody, the orange money they pay. So the APC is not broke. We have membership who love the party, who believes that the only way the party they survive is through monthly and their membership subscriptions. And
but there's a critics way being called and say, well, I can't say a critics. It was a party supporter. We say, na Jagaban 9 na the highest bidder na APC. And so this money we wanna pay, just like what you say before when they done, when I talk, the insider we've already got it in the outside. Then say na flag bearers they come together for pay this 350,000. Can you confirm that?
Firstly, I want to say this. The APC not ever insolvent with people when they say they get money. Let me give you back memory lane. Way back before this time for telling how some of we don't take at this party. I left me small and I be give like APC. I say anybody who sabi me. I have been APC all my life. I don't get no other party past APC. There was a time that this country where Anes Kroma be one leadership we get Pasuma. Would have been one of the richest reunions that this country. MK Suma. When they say Anes Kroma no able survive, MK Suma the bulldozer get money passer. If say MK Suma come I come and Eskroma editorial say Eric Kamara say na be lawyer and they get money blah 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 blah. So APC, I just give you the names of money man them. A commodity, there was a time at this country everybody bought Fadika, the bomber. They don't be connected to no SLPP na APC. You go to, there was a time again at Salon, you get the likes of John Bonosi say Emma Singh say if you get money like John say wahala dey. So the issue of APC with people who get money is not new to us. So if today na Jagaban, tomorrow it will be another person. So we get people who get money in APC.
So but they're all not.
But however, let me say this.
They're not triumph.
No, I'm not saying triumph. I'm just telling you how APC don't get list of people and we don't get money.
Like okay, you made mention about all Seri Kamara with that of former president, right?
I am the argument I want to put forward.
I
The question I
so my question is, all of them did not triumph.
No,
and by
politics about strategy.
Okay.
Everybody get the way they do in you. One thing I want to address, I was telling you, say, not so today we begin get money man them. We don't get money man them. So Jagabano will be the last, like APC. But however, again, on the flip side of it, even if the flag bearers and come together and pay this money, are they flag bearers of the SLPP? No. They are flag bearers of the APC. They will not allow the APC to go down the drain. They will not allow the APC to be named and shamed. So if it requires them to come together concertedly for make them save the image of the APC, I see no ill in doing so. But however, the answer to it is straightforward, not to them. That the APC as a political party pay.
All right, now supporters then go they wonder on this day when it was slated for the 21st of the elections. Are we going to see all elections in the entire country held on that particular day, and we get the results on the 21st, or we expect 1 week process?
No, these are ward elections, and let me give you this reality. We have 446 wards right across the country, and those elections are going to be held on the same day at the same time and in the end the same time. The reason why we take time for do this, we don't want a situation wherein the APC they cry for electoral malfunctions or irregularities, and then the very APC is seen doing the same. Let me take time for make we do everything. We will not say we have it 100%. But we are very certain that we'll have 95% correct. You understand? There must be one or two challenges, but one thing I will guarantee you, the sooner than not say 5 o'clock or the elections don't end, right at that point, the ward executive at that moment will be announced by the elections management, the IEMC. Then we don't read the elections for the one away contest and would have win that award. Straightforward. So whosoever is found wanting or may have his petition, wherever, will file those petitions to the elections elections complaints board for make them can see and address those issues.
Like you go confirm say this election will bring any goal like we see in the distribution of ID card now, Masheka?
To a very great extent, I go firmly say I am of the opinion and with the firm conviction that these elections not go create further divide or not go create rancor, because we don't do everything humanly possible. Certainly I will say this, we call almost very senior stakeholders in the party for all consider why these elections for hold on the 14th, this past Saturday we pass so. And so stakeholders then advise say it is but necessary now that we don't get this 6-month extension. Let we see how best we can dot the I's and cross the T's them once and for all this time around, and correct everything we need for correct, and get this ample time again, this window from Monday to Wednesday or Thursday, like how don't begin. So if there are any little issues, we'll address them and make things very set for this coming Saturday. And by so doing, we adhere to that advice. And so we don't issue a presser in a public domain where we don't copy the police, we don't copy PPRC for equally help for observe and monitor elections. Equally, even independent elections monitoring officers or organizations are solicited to go and witness to see how democracy operates firsthand. We want to maintain a very free, fair, and transparent situation wherein we not go see we self, instead of we can prepare now how for begin the champion national issues, we begin the fair reserve again at PPRC. Petitions upon petitions. We want to do it in a very transparent manner. Whosoever emerges, that make if you remember Lizzie, many times you don't anchor me, I don't always tell you, say, me I don't get flag bearer candidates. The reason is, I want to maintain a situation wherein are they in a very good relationship with all of these flag bearers. I can say this boastfully. There's no flag bearer they pick a phone and call when they pick me call. Because one, it knows Mina in Bobo. Two, it knows AKK no they support no flag bearer candidate. Me flag bearer na APC. Me flag bearer na how APC for Kana power. So whosoever emerges as the winner come that day is the candidate of the APC. It's AKK's candidate. So therefore, our follow will maintain the same spirit. And whosoever may have got candidates, fine, that's your responsibility. But please, let us do that in a very civilized manner. We will not go provoke further confusion. Let everybody maintain in pace. Everybody maintain in quiet. Then we go to the polls come Saturday and make sure say everybody feels satisfied.
Like AKK individuals then go say the APC they know them for selections. Now with these elections who on the whole, the question where media asks now, is it a genuine process on they do for refresh the leadership or not just a fulfillment for the PPRC mandate?
Mama, this process is not a genuine process. Get the scene now, we see the happen. Please, I'm sorry, I'm not really laughing. One of the arguments we'll make na PPRC, we they ask for the 6-month extension. Now that when Alma Misile will get an interim body, I say, but me man, we don't say we no want selection again in the APC. And there is nowhere in the APC constitution we make provision for his selection and interim body. But if you go select again, not to the same selection clause you can count inside. And it was an argument of the day. So basically we are saying the APC don't go ever resort again to selection. Now APC, if you want to be janitor, you want to be cleaner, now that party office, it's going to be an elective position. You have to campaign to be the cleaner of the APC party, or else if you not campaign, you not put ballot box, you know win, you not go clean that party office. So, because everything in the APC has to be an electable thing. You have to go through the ballot box. People vote. We want to see democracy at all spheres of the APC.
Okay, we still see the team A and team B faction. We we don't begin to surface again. I remember when I was at the magistrate court. You dey see groups of people them turn up around. One flag bearer gets you, the other flag bearer then gets you. Why is it the team A, B, C don't begin surface again before the elections?
And firstly, I want to say this: the APC not get team A, team B, team C, team D. No, there is no APC with team A, team B, team C. No, we have one APC. But one thing I go say, and I have to be very sincere to myself and my conscience. Elizabeth, if you want to be flag bearer, AKK, I want to be flag bearer. My sister, I want to be flag bearer. Your strategies are going to be completely different from my strategy. Her strategy are going to be completely different from ours. But one thing we have in common is that the three of us, all of us, will not be the leader at one time. It must be one person at a time. So in as much as you'll be doing our own strategy, you'll be doing your own strategy. That simply means it get your way they do your own thing and your own team. You say your way you do your own thing with your own team. AKK say your way they do your own thing with your own team. But that does not in any way mean we are divided. That in no way means we're not speaking from one point of view. That's why you see the APC standard bearers or flag bearers, although they get in different teams them. Team Adimakoli, team Bo, team Baimamo, team DIB, team Jagaban, team JFK, team this, team that, and everybody. But at the end of the day, you notice one thing. When it comes to the APC, all of them were at the Panama Road Court. All of them were at CID. Dr. Kefa Amara was there. Dr. Ibrahim was there. Jagaban was there. Adimakoli was there. Timbo was there. Cherry Coco was there. Everybody. So you understand that. Mahmoud was there. So irrespective of the divergent views, we have one common interest, and that's the APC.
And the song that you all sang that day, it touches my heart.
Yeah.
You can sing that song for me.
There is victory for us. There is victory for us in the struggles of APC. There is victory for us. For us, oh yes. For us, oh yes. In the struggles of APC, there is victory. And that's exactly what embodies that.
All right, so with this victory song we don't sing, who is your biggest threat in the APC for these elections? The external regulations or the internal friction?
Our biggest threat is democracy. Our biggest threat is the strangulation of democracy, what I said that day. That today I have seen democracy being strangulated firsthand. And that's the biggest threat of this country. I said this and I have said it many times, that President Bio is nicknamed the father of democracy. President Bio is for the second time chairing ECOWAS. President Bio sits in the Security Council. President Bio has made a name for himself. He will not enjoy it if he leaves power and Sierra Leone is plunged into chaos. He must maintain independence, neutrality, and fairness. He must make sure that in as much as he's taking an exit, he must take a befitting exit that live in Sierra Leone in a peaceful and cohesive manner. But with these things that are going through, our fear, our threat is the threat to democracy. Our threat to this fragile democracy we are enjoying. That's the biggest threat of the APC.
Okay, you end with Una Singh say there is victory for us. As Una, they look forward for seeing this, and you guys are in a hurry, right? In your words, you are in a hurry to get to State House. So what are the measures and strategies way Una don't put in place in order for gain public confidence again, as well as for ensure say come 2028 Una emerge as the winners?
Irrespective of the fact that indeed I continue to say the APC is in a hurry to State House. We are in a hurry because Lisbeth, my name again. Mary, did you try coming to work this early morning and see exactly the challenges you faced? Fear all over the world. When fear they go down a saloon, it is skyrockets. Even civil society organizations that are supposed to come out to champion those causes are now quiet. From 26,000 to 28,500. Now go na market. First one now they begin so tomorrow. Fish sell for sale na market na trouble. I be there na SLBC when the director of something na Ministry of Fisheries say that they can't lock the water for 2 months or 1 month.
1 month.
I cannot certify
on
that.
The 1st to 28th.
I tell her say that advice was ill-advised. Do you countenance the fact that this 1 month they can't lock so na Ramadan time, it therefore adversely affects your Leoneans? Why would I not for don't wait after Ramadan? Now one great fish, if you not take 10 or 50,000 or 20,000, that small one fish not there at the market. How many Australians able buy beef for it? Things are just out of hands. Things are just crazy. Go na Dove Court and see how the poor Australian they live. Go Sunday yesterday, communal treatment, you see how people in the suffer for transportation. Salon don't get one quality, but people they now don't reserve Sunday as they when they meet families and they do family engagements. Go people now do marry different family meetings. Communal treat and see how people in the suffer. And see how Sunday is crazy in a salon. That tells you that things are not relatively okay. Things are difficult. So we are in a hurry to salvage these pressing concerns of Sierra Leonean. Because Sierra Leoneans believe the only alternative voice, the only people them na salon we're able to understand them feelings, we're able to make this country relatively sweet, we're able to put bread and butter on everybody in table na APC. Now we get a sabi. Now we salon sabi. Now we no more sabi make food can you table with ease and convenience. Now we sabi that magic. But man, you know, they ask
Victor Fobi say we the APC na thief no more we dey pa nyampi. So if na una sabi na that's una sabi for na thief no more we dey pa. I caught his words. He did say that. So is that what you guys are known for? He said that una sabi, and Victor Fo as a biggest tribe, we take the highest seats. They don't confirm it to the public. You can attest to that saying that that's una sabi, just like we say una sabi.
He happens to be like a father to me anyway, and like a granddad to me. I think on my own humble accord and on behalf of the APC, I think we can pardon him for that. He has done tremendously good for APC. So those shortfalls, we cannot bank on it and erode all the good things. The APC not an ungrateful party. We are one party where people and they say, Wallahi, I will say this publicly. People always tell you, say, APC not an ungrateful party. Not so because today you don't see those things. We dey carry down a tree to come begin say, Victor for no better no. We still dey remember say there was a particular time where he served this party and he served this party diligently. And there is one thing we must accept in life: infallibility of mankind. No mankind not the way perfect 100%. That might be a shortfall from him, but we cannot use that shortfall and delete all what he don't do at the party way good. We still look at the things that we do at the party way good, where we will still say no, irrespective of the fact that he don't make this mistake. We can still not crucify him just because of this mistake he don't do. That statement was a mistake from him. We can understand, and for me as an individual, he's forgiven, and I'll plead with the party to forgive him as well.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Monitor. We go take a quick commercial break, and when we come, we go tell us some questions surrounding the Secretary General to Lawyer AKK. Stay tuned.
We are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-80-4047, 074-982-125. Fastnet always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business groups? Then Fastnet Sierra Leone is your answer. Fastnet SM Limited offers you unlimited network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will have to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Mabungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079-80.
Welcome back. The program now Unity Broadcasting Monitor. We get Lawyer AKK inside the studio where they talk around the 21st extension where the PPRC don't give them. Well, the 6-month extension, but then get the elections on the 21st of this month. Lawyer AKK very optimistic that the All People's Congress, there is victory for them, they come now power. So we get inside the studio, inside the answer questions, we surround the might, the statements, the frictions inside the All People's Congress. So Lawyer AKK, they expect the Secretary General for appear today in the courts, and how hopeful you they say they will release them, and if not, what will be the next plan for the party?
We'll be there. AKK will be there. I didn't say as I come on and I never record they go so back.
Which time they slate?
9 o'clock, 9 courts they begin.
Okay.
And we still continue to show solidarity to our Secretary General. But however, we continue to communicate to President BOC, this is a fragile democracy. Not only the APC they say so, even members within the SLPP are saying, hey, this is not the best of examples. Let me give you a joke. There was a time that this country where Emerson say, he say, Paddy, I award the whole and force, but the bobo one go fence side for his rank. There was a time where Emerson sing all kinds of sing in this country. President Nkrumah sing on left. There was a time where President Amatijan Kaba of blessed memory, where he say, once they not go na bush, una let them and sing. Dissent, not for be something we know they allow in democracy. And I want to say this clearly, that dissent is different from incitement. And so, if you say you strangulate dissent, then you are strangulating the very key fabrics of democracy.
Briefly differentiate the two for maybe the general public will understand better.
Incitement now like where you set people and say, "Una go do this, una go do this, una go burn so, una go do so." Una. You don't understand, eh?
That it's more of negativity.
More of negativity or hate speech.
Okay.
But scrutiny, like for instance, where fundamental, you only go scrutinize the powers that be that when you criticize them. And these criticisms are what we capture as positive criticism, or basically we say dissenting views. President Bion knows say not to all vote for her. Yes. Or else if we don't get 100%. No. Not to 100% he get. In democracy, they don't say we all. They say, now this room with 3. If 2 people then go one way, me go one way, now we'll get the majority. So in other words, he only had the majority. So equal in democracy, not to because you don't get the majority means the minorities then view no go be hard. You get for listening them, get for giving the opportunity for be hard. And this again is captured in the Constitution of Sierra Leone. Part 3, make it very clear. This is a fundamental human rights. Freedom of association, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly. All these things are fundamental tenets. But however, this is the Secretary General of a political party. But for heaven's sake, for the agreement of national unity, for peace and quiet, for allow constructive criticism, but not go left and no more make he say what he wants. Hence, nobody.
So, lawyer AKK, I've been asked a question with another lawyer, a scribe we been sit on Right Society, where I asked her, I say in those days we're very small, then they say I'm more big waist, then it is shaken for we. They say shaky big nose, then he said they make say now your papa gets and then rhetoric say they send them back. And they say about my guy, he say abata, instead they reply.
Exactly.
So waiting at the disconnect, this government say cyberbullying. Anything where you say, una as lawyers, una not be read that cyberbullying act inside depth where una all be agreed and pass on a parliament?
Well, genuinely speaking, I don't want to be like when my colleagues will say no AKK, you didn't speak like a lawyer. The reasons that we will team up na court for, which is now instant, not the way they charge Lazana Dumbuya for post one to cyberbullying. so I cannot say it's cyberbullying or wherever it is like nah they use the Cyber Act for stifle we. Then take we na court basically on public other offenses. 1, incitement. Number 2, behaving in an insulting manner, and then insulting conduct. These are the 3 charges we are standing in court for, and these are all pursuant to the Public Order Act of 1965 as amended. So therefore, waiting, I not go communicate on cyberbullying because none of the charges not the way they draw the Cyber Act into it. But on several occasions, I don't make commentaries on the fact say you cannot repeal the libel laws and bring in the Cyber Act, which is now more, in fact, ferocious, which is now more painful, which is now more restricting the cyberspace or the area of freedom of expression and speech than even the libel that was initially in place. So that's have been a commentary I don't make not once, not twice. But as I can say, that's not Dumba is not standing trial on any offenses related to the Cyber Act. So that is why I am denying to comment on the Cyber Act. He is not in court to anything that borders around the Cyber Act at all.
So you hope to say then they release lawyer Dumbuya today, and if not, any plan B?
I need not to be hopeful. In a society where I believe say fairness becomes the core fundamentals, the very day we Lansana Dumbuya team up in a court, we will have not been denied bail because our arguments were clear. That even the affidavit wouldn't serve in opposition to bail. Lawyer Bobo Kaba make it very clear in the exact words of Lawyer Bobo Kaba, quoting Australian jurist, former Osho Williams. He says, in as much as the prosecution don't file an affidavit in opposition, we don't speak to so many things. They don't say beaucoup things, but at the end of the day, they don't say nothing. He says, all what they have said in their affidavit, they have said so many things, but they have not said anything. So, in other words, all the averments they make in the affidavit do not hold the day, do not stand the test of time. He is not flight risk. You say this is a serious case, but you're gonna court, you know, able lead evidence. This is not a post where they hide. He tell you, say, but look, this man, he's a Home Secretary General. If they start elections on the 14th Saturday, who said this man go run go? Not only that, this man a lawyer. From when don't become lawyer, you know, one day team up na disciplinary committee at the Bar Association or the disciplinary committee of the Australian Bar Association or the JLC. This man gets over 10 or 15 lawyers the way they under him. He gets in chamber. But who said this man to go? You call him, he can. He don't sleep in a CID. You don't left her, he don't run away. As you left her, CID, you go back to the party office, you take by a hook. But they are left her no more. Oh, go with the can. They say no, we need left her. So for me, we'll still go there today and see what is going to happen.
But you say you're not hopeful. Why? Why?
I am not hopeful.
So meaning if they sleep again day today?
I cannot say that. I have said it. In a society where fairness and the rule of law operates, where all of us are subjected to the law and to be treated equally, that man not for even sleep, not for even denying bail. That's my position. But however, what I want to make very clear is this. As a lawyer, I would deny to continue to communicating to this matter because it is still GDK. It already did a court. What I do so is a social commentary I am making. That by all indication, as a politician, as I am seated here, that all things have they been equal. That man basically waiting Bobokaba and the APC legal team argue that day, not for supposed to be denied bail. That's our position.
As a government in waiting na the lesson we wanna learn from all of this.
I think the lesson we don't learn from all of this is a very, very bad lesson. And as a government in waiting, we will never, ever replicate this. These not a good lessons. We'll only copy good lessons, but lessons of this nature will never enter our diary because we have no room for these lessons. We'll deny to listen to them. We don't even want to hear them. These lessons are not good for moral cohesion. They are not good for peace and quiet of this country. So we'll deny taking these lessons.
So you could tell the public where they watch you out there and be on record say, if the APC ever can power as one of our governments in waiting, there is no way we're going to replicate this. We're not going to do tit for tat. Oh, then we do and we say for one.
Let me give you again a background to the APC. In 1967, where Shaka Stephen Wayne, the late Sengu Priwa and Kaisamba and others, when they deflect from Kailaun for joining the APC, you'll notice that even when Albert Mugabe don't set the stage for a one-party state, when it can be perfect the one-party state, you not ever believe in retribution. Sheki succeed for make sure say every country now this now every place na salon it's on a home. If you go na Moyamba, Sheki is in a Moyamba born. If you go na Pujo, it's in a Pujo born. Where you go Kaila, it's in a Kaila born. We all over the place. He maintained unity. When Ernest Bai Koroma take over power in 2007, everybody was apprehensive. JJ Blood and others, if you see whether they run Liberia border, about the faithful run, you say no. You say I'm not here for that. I'm not here for can return knack, not to that I can for. Everybody left like close. Sidon Day, after we was continue as Minister of Education. Everybody sit down as minister for 3 months. Saboti do, he begin to replace them with somebody we put under them. Like he appoints a deputy minister, while the substantive minister they would understudy a seamless transition with no wind for retribution. Listen to the Shias Moses Commission of Inquiry. When Shias Moses Commission of Inquiry done, they make a position to President Kuroma, the likes of Musa Tarawali and others, blah 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 blah. President Kuroma, watch. He said this. If I follow these kind of recommendations, not to fet at the count in this country, not to kiosk at the count, it will just come up power, like full and back, 9 layer. Let's say Musa, everybody, all my hair, when I look for this country. He made Musa Tarawali Minister of Lands. Made Musa Tarawali Minister of Internal Affairs. So many people are appointed. The APC is not known for that. I know they talk because I feel for talk. I have been to this gate for a very long time and has been a boy. I mean not to pause way full. Pause if you not go like me. But I believe see what they be an empire and a land where they land be.
All right.
And they learn everything then they do.
Right, KK.
So I have carefully learned from them. And I see how exactly then they execute everything. The APC is not known for a tit for tat approach. Basically, here is Abdul Karim. My mama na temne. My papa na so. So my mama come out on Kolili. My papa come out Cambia. But look who said they go born me. Na born. But genuinely, I know if it's a bit on Kolili fine. I know if it's a bit Cambia fine. The only say was Sabina Bobont. So everything about me left me, mama and papa, everything about them are Bobont. So we cannot come again. We will come power in 2028. We say no. APC now only the Northwest for enjoying that the North may not be Lord forbid. Take me on record and put this, record this. I will be the first person at APC who defends APC if APC want cow tribalism. I'll be the first person at APC if APC want call regionalism. I'll be the first person to rebel against the APC if APC say they want their way they knock so they can knock them back. Mark me word and let it be on record. We don't enjoy that. Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. We know they come for council, waiting this then they do so. Enough fine. When we can now, we can do worse past waiting than they do. It will never be. And we will not accommodate that. This country is bigger than all of us, and we must allow this country to enjoy peace and quiet.
All right, Lawyer AKK, you get any intention with all the elections here we get for go on follow you intend for run?
Yes, of course, I do.
All right, and if so, which position you go want for, or you dey intend for pull head for?
By God in power, the position where they want pull it for, the person way did they go ace me up when the time be. But as it is now, I'm helping CDR Tunis and Mohammed Pope Kamara. I belong to the APC Publicity Secretariat as a member, and currently there is CDR Tunis who has got again another 6 months for continue to be the PRO, and Mohammed Pope Kamara another 6 months to continue to be the deputy PRO. I want to serve the APC, and I want to serve the APC in the publicity wing of the APC. But however, as of this moment, there are people who are providing leadership. I am only here to complement in their leadership.
So wouldn't are you godfather now?
I have a godfather in the APC. And I am not like others who say I don't have godfather.
So who is your godfather? That's why you are here, to tell the world who is your godfather.
My godfather will not like me. My godfather will not like me to name him publicly.
Well, sometimes it's nice because it's an appreciation, so people will know who
I genuinely have a godfather.
Who is that godfather?
I will name that godfather when the right time
All right,
comes.
so Olaikeke, you critics then go also say you're very hot-tempered. Actually, on that day in our courts, they see you were very, vigorously angry. So somebody where they look you, part of waiting the critics will say, you go able for handle the secretariat in a way go create more tension. Should anything happen, we go beyond control.
Genuinely, in this office I dey seek for serve for be the top man for an institution. I don't take an institution in this country and I'm on record. When I be a center, like when you say I say you can't learn no more how to do computer work. I was made PRO for that institution, and I don't dedicate to this time. I mean at the PRO. I take her from a center now at a university, an autonomous university. So that tells you I've got wealth of experience in this job I'm doing. And the person will say I am tempered. Yes, I cannot deny it. I am very tempered, but I can control my temperament. The reason is what I don't enjoy is unfairness. Elizabeth asks for people away sabbing me small, or my colleagues then at the bar. I don't do cases for people when at the Sedona courts. At least the way they talk, the prosecution don't lead evidence. The you back talk. When the prosecution they lead evidence, I'll stand up for you straight as I will defend you. I don't win cases in this country. I don't sabi the number, the concept. Won't lie to Allah, to Quran. Now people they can meet me in a trade say, okay, can I be fit for me? Now you be pull me in that case. I just no one see injustice. Injustice of any form, they irritates me. That day, indeed, I was angry. To me, I saw it as completely injustice. I saw it completely that this is unfairness. I saw it that if it is Nelson Adumbuya today, it will be AKK tomorrow. In life, you have to speak up for what is not right. If it's not right, it is not right. I don't enjoy it when I play lip service. I like to speak up when things are not going on well. That doesn't mean I am tempered. But for me, I hate injustice. Of any form or shape, I don't like it. So for me, for say if AKKB publicity section at the APC get one mat, I think it's something they only say they evoke me one mat, something that way you want to do it not correct. As I rightly say. For make you see blue, you say I forgot talk and red. When you see red, you say no, because you're not the APC, you forgot turn and white. No, I will not do it. And above all, I will not come to a position wherein I feel say I will use the position for stifle the growth of others. Had that been the position, AK cannot for sit down so today. So I believe in relatively creating a welfare society where everybody is given equal opportunities to survive, to thrive. Opportunities are achieved. So for me, AKK, yes.